I don't know. Is it giving like you abandoned ship or what? Is it giving Kalani distraction? Will you be a distraction, baby? Will you be my distraction, baby? Listen, so I've been seeing and doing a lot of things myself where I become distracted, where I'm not seeing the fruits of my labor because I done poured my labor into things that couldn't even give me fruits to begin with. It was never my tree to maintain. Sometimes you gotta understand, like, yes, you can do things for others, but others cannot do unto you. And the time that you do unto others, you lose that same time within you. You can't be around people 24/7 or 5'3" or 3'4". I said 5'3", 3'4", which is, yeah, you don't know what type of relationship that is. I'm gonna tell you, 3'4" is when you give your attention to something for at least 4 days, and you give it to something else 4 days later. So that was like a representation. Oh wait, that's like a representation. Oh wait, no, I feel like a monster just came out of my lungs. Like, it was just trying to, like, take over, because what was that? I never had that happen. Like, is it telling me to shut up or what? And we ain't gonna listen to that because it wants to be a distraction. You see? Anywho, it's like if you represent that towards like a relationship, like this partner gets it for this 4 days and the other partner gets you for the other. So, you know what I'm saying? Really on some Saza stuff. Yeah, is we surfboarding. Because, I mean, leaves are falling. And, you know, I don't really know. We're just supposed to be coasting through. We're supposed to be driving through. We're supposed to just take off. Okay? It's time to... I'm sorry. It was a reason why I said that. Now I'm going to retract what I said. It's going to seem crazy because I said the leaves are falling and it's time to take off. But when I said that, I thought of leave behind. The leaves are falling so that way they can be left behind. It's cutting off what doesn't have a purpose anymore, and what's no longer serving them is being, defaulted. You was not making the cut. You was on the outside of the club. It's given that the weather is even given leave me alone. It's given lock in. It's given we gotta go back and we gotta regenerate ourselves so that way we can reproduce and we can bear these fruits. How could I not already see that message already within just... It's like when things click and you're not even just planning it, but it just aligns with a topic you just thought of, and then everything just becomes a whole collective to where not only does it sprout, but it has multiple roots, multiple routes for growth, multiple areas for growth, nothing but expansion. It's like you want something, but you can't hound it. You have to let it be free so that way it can come to you. You have to let it be free so that way it could come to you. Because if it leaves you, it can come back with plethora. Just like when God told Noah to make that boat. And Noah, the ark, let me not say the boat, because the ark was not a boat. It was an ark. It served multiple purposes to provide multiple fruits. Okay? To give an expansion of things. But anyway, Noah sent the dove. And what did that dove bring back? An olive branch. Everything was diluted. Everything was left behind. If you ain't believe in God, you got left behind. You got cut off. He didn't care. If you didn't serve the greater good, you got cut off. And this just turned into a self-revelation for me, because I wasn't even thinking for it to go this way. Because this is so beautiful, I'm trying to tell you. Oh, I'm gonna cry. If it don't serve you, let it go. Because it's not in God's plans. It's not in your plans. All it is in the plans of destruction. The moment you took temptation, you took negotiation, and you combined the two, you just talked with it, you just chat with it. That's when you let it come in and consume your whole world. That's when you let the chaos come in. That's where you let the confusion come in. That's where you let all of this depression and deprivedness come in. When you negotiated with other people's needing you. Yes, you're supposed to serve and be a servant, but not when it becomes a default to you. You can't help who you love. And sometimes the people who you love, who you think you're helping, is really just hurting you and hurting your character. You got to remove yourself abruptly from everybody who not trying to better themselves or do nothing better with themselves, just so that way you could do better with yourselves. Because if you're saying, I'm not drinking, I'm not smoking, I'm not partying, I'm not doing none of this no more, but the people that you are constantly hanging around is doing those things, or the people you go help out from time to time are doing those things, and you completely cut those things off, what do you think you're going to end up doing unless you have good self-discipline? When you have good self-discipline, and I mean that you grew out of that subject completely, and yes, now you can go back, but that don't mean surround yourself completely in this room. You still got to breathe, so that you don't get tempted, or you don't negotiate with something that you already knew you done grew out of, and now you need to get back in the habit of regrowing out of it, because you done got in the habit of helping people who didn't even need your help. They just wanted to bring you back down on their level, in their zone, in their energy. I'm doing one of these because it's like, you ever realize how blessed, not saying that God's blessing or love just comes in the gift of materials, it's literally like an overall. Like, you literally sit back and you just see every little thing. Every little thing. And it make you look at certain animals and certain bugs different. Like, I don't like you, but God made a purpose for you, but it made a purpose for me not to be around you too. Why we can't treat people like roaches? If we know they're not good for our spirit, why we can't just run? Like, you know what I'm saying? The roach already running into your cabinets. So why you not like trying to flee? Like, you just comfortable. You just comfortable. And I'm not saying it like this. This is an analogy. I'm not trying to slander anybody, make fun of anybody, make anybody feel any type of way when I say this. I'm just saying, like, it's just like the analogy with mice, because me and bugs, okay? I'm sorry. Now, you know, things happen. Sometimes they're not your fault. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it happens. But we're not going to get comfortable in that space. Yes, we're going to acknowledge that, and we're going to acknowledge this is where a growth point is going to start from, because now I'm in this environment, and I have been in that environment as well. But again, it wasn't because of me, but I'm going to just say that. It's just like the amount of growth, the amount of self-awareness. Like, when you start noticing things, places, people, things attract spirits, and you will understand where these low frequencies ended up coming in at. And it's like, wow, it wasn't really the rodent thing, the problem thing. It wasn't really the bug problem. It was the spirit problem. It was the oh, I knew you wasn't for me and I was doing a negotiation, or I was tempted by whatever you said you was finna do or give me. So guess what? I just went and did. I just made a negotiation that brought some bad spirits and some bad things and unclean things into my home, and I can't get rid of them. And I wonder why I can't get rid of them. And it's because I done corrupted my own self and spirit again, just by being in the presence of you, and I wasn't completely healed from this thing. So no, I can no longer bear the beautiful fruits of my tree. I'm bearing a bad harvest. So, don't get left. That's all I'm gonna just say with this video. Don't get left. Do the leaving. Do the leaving every season. And also, be the one that you believe in. Love, spread peace, however you do. But be mindful of you as well in that process. I love this message. I really do. All right. I'm going to have me a good day. You guys have one too.